pretty nice units, and we're gonna see if we can't get them going. But they're filthy, so I'm gonna wash them. But Sandy's got his jet ski. I got 2 jet skis now. Deacon's got a jet ski. Just Victor now. He's gonna get a jet ski, and we're gonna have some dope lake content. Welcome back to another video, guys. In this one, I went and picked up a couple free jet skis. So I got one of them behind me here that I've been working on a bit, and I wanted to make a YouTube video on it. So let's get right into it. So I already took the seat off of it, but what we have here is a 2008 Kawasaki STX 15F. So this is a 1600 or 1500 cc. I'm pretty sure if you look it up, although it says it's one of the two. I think it's a 1500 cc engine or something. Right here it says, it'll say it's a 1.5 liter engine, and it has 1498 cc. So it's a 1500 cc engine, and it's really pretty. It's fuel injected, which is nice. But I gotta give a big thank you to my aunt Julene and Tim for giving me this jet ski for free, as well as the other one that I'll show in this video, but I won't work on in this video, because now I'm gonna make a whole bunch of cool, fun videos of getting these things fixed up and running for you guys. And this one right here is pretty sweet. Apparently from Google it says it goes 60 miles per hour, so I'm gonna have to test that once I get it up and going and up to the lake. But let's talk about what is wrong with this jet ski. So last night I went ahead and took the seats off, and down here at the battery I went and I put my jumper cables on it, and I have some boat batteries over there that I connected them to that were fully charged, and nothing lit up on the dash at all. So I'm like, huh, that's interesting. And so I was messing around with the jet ski, and I noticed earlier there was a switch right in here, and it says on and off, and it was on the off position. So I used a screwdriver to move it to the on position, but there's technically a special key for it. And yeah, but for now I was able to get it turned to the on position, which allowed it to have power. So that is a main security switch or something. It basically controls the power to the ski. So if it's off, it cuts all power to the ski, and when it's on, it's on. So it's like a security switch is what they call it. So that fixed that issue. And so then I went to crank it, and the engine was cranking over really slow and really uneven. So I went ahead and I took the spark plugs out and inspected them. They looked good, and I cranked it with the spark plugs out, and it cranked over real fast. So that is good there. Nice even crank. And I felt good compression coming out of all the cylinders. I checked the oil, it looked really good. I do have an oil change kit for it though. So then what I did was I put the spark plugs back in, and I messed with starting it a lot more, and it was just cranking over really, really slow. It's got a full tank of gas, but it's 2-year-old gas, I think. So I need to drain it out and put fresh in, but I was gonna see if I could get it started up on it. And after letting it slow crank a bit, it actually fired up. So I'll throw in a little clip of that from last night. Okay, I got it hooked up just directly to the jumper leads, not to the battery. See if that does anything. She runs, I'm excited. So now that you saw that video clip, what I think is going on is I had my jumper cables hooked up to the batteries over there. And when I say batteries, I mean my Mustang battery and my boat battery right there. And I was just running the cables all the way over there to the battery and there. I was like, maybe I got a poor connection on these jumper cables down in there, so I deattached the cables from the battery and just connected the jumper leads right to these leads for the jet ski, and it still was slow cranking. So I'm like, it's either I'm not getting that good of a connection with the jumper leads, making the starter not get the power that it needs to crank over fast, or the starter actually is just worn out and creating too much resistance. So the battery is absolutely shot to this jet ski. So today after work, I went and picked up a brand new Super Start battery right there. There's the old one. And I just got it fully charged up. And we're gonna get ready and throw it in. And once we throw it in, if this jet ski still slow cranks, I'm gonna order a starter for it. And the starter is tucked way down under here. And I'm hoping I can take out this baffle box for the air intake and get in kind of from down in here. If not, I'm gonna have to most likely probably remove the intake. I'm pretty sure it's on this side because I see a bulge right down in there where I think the starter tucks in, but if it's somewhere else, I'll let you guys know. I haven't watched a YouTube video on it yet or anything, but yeah, if I have issues, I'll watch a YouTube video and I'll re-inform you guys. But let's get this battery thrown in and see if she still slow cranks or not. So just like that, I got the battery in, got the cables tight. Let's hope she cranks fast. Got you guys set up over here. Let's see what happens here. Bruh. Oh my gosh, it was the jumper lead connections. This thing sounds rowdy. Oh my goodness. Well, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. That makes me so happy. Okay, well, she runs really, really good. I think my next step is to get this 2-year-old gas out of here and put some fresh 93 in it. That is so awesome. I'm so happy. So for this thing, I actually have already bought 4 NGK spark plugs for it. I got a Kawasaki oil filter, Kawasaki oil, and we're gonna go ahead and maintenance this as well when we put the fresh gas in it. So a full tune up on this thing, because it kind of idles. You guys heard it, it sputtered a little bit, but this is, don't forget, 2-year-old gas. And the plugs didn't look too bad, but they got new plugs to throw in it, and fresh oil, even though the oil looks pretty darn good in it. We're just gonna get her all ready to go, so that when the weather's warm and it's 80 degrees and I wanna go out, it's ready. So that's where I'm gonna leave this video. Who would have thought that it would have just needed a battery for it to fire up after it sat for 2 years? So super fortunate there. And yeah, this is future Justin, so if you guys haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, you definitely should, because we have already transformed this jet ski and it looks amazing. So those videos are going to be coming out next after this one, and you're not going to want to miss them, so definitely subscribe and turn on that notification button. And leave a like if you did enjoy this video, it helps the algorithm. And yeah. Stay tuned for those videos, and thank you so much for 3,700 subscribers. So yeah, peace out. You all have a good one.